go. You're going for them. How you going for me? You're going for you gonna see. I don't pick no sides and none of that shit, man. I'm just it's just Dirk raps, just songs I listen to in the gym and shit. I ain't involved in none of that shit. Good morning. Welcome back to the Sorry True podcast. It's your boy ARP. Yeah, it's 7:30. It's been a lot of afternoon streams, but I'm joining my morning crew this morning. And our first enter into the chat is my guy, my fellow member, Green Team, Green Gang. McChilson is here. Good to see you. I need mods in the building always. You tried it. 215 is here. Love the 215 to be here at a time like this, right? We got some talking to do. The title says ARP responds to preventing Cassidy versus EAZY to block Captain topic. That's going to be response and further conversation from a Twitter back and forth that I had yesterday between myself and two other gentlemen, Marv One and Quest McCody. Okay. So I'm going to get to that topic within a couple minutes or so. Bear with me. But battle rap has just been so lit this last week and a half. You see on the channel, I've been heavily active in the battle rap space. I've been promoting. I've been interviewing. I did the show off and Urana face off. I believe their battle is coming up this Saturday. I did Cassidy interviews. EAZY knows he's welcome, but I think EAZY's just navigating right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? EAZY knows he's welcome. TBL is welcome. Other battle rappers are welcome. My fellow bloggers and podcasters are welcome. Welcome. You're all welcome, right? But I just felt like, damn, this is another battle rap topic that I'm extremely interested in. And if I don't put at least a couple Sorry It's True back to our normal ways topics in the middle before I get to battle rap, I don't know how long that the Marv One and Quest McCody and ARP and TBL and Cassidy versus EAZY topic is going to go. So I said, let me get some of these topics off. So bear with me, y'all. I'm going to get to the title and we're going to walk through that. I got a lot of footage to bring up on the screen. We have some fun with that. I'm going to make a lot of points. I'm going to give y'all a bunch of references. I'm going to walk y'all down memory lane a little bit. We're going to pull up some tweets. And then we're just going to see, you know, where everybody feels about it or where everybody stands. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinions. I damn sure got mine. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's go. Up first, and I think these initial topics ain't gonna be too long. So everybody that's here, like, yo, ARP, we need that title. Let's go. I got you. Just give me a second. I gotta catch up. We're falling behind on some of these other news topics that we cover and are inside of our news cycle, people. So let me stay true to the Sorry It's True podcast. Ja Rule exposes 50 Cent past while questioning his motives in Diddy documentary. You talk about a beef forever. I don't need to go to it. These fucking two guys, man. But let me see. All right, nigga, always telling on somebody. Old dry snitching ass nigga. This is Ja Rule talking to 50 Cent. Let's be real. That nigga don't give a fuck about the victims. We all know why he did the doc. Herman's a cancer to the culture. If he cares so much, then donate the profits to charities for domestic violence. Okay. I'm not condoning Diddy's behavior. I'm showcasing Herman's character. I guess two things could be true. Okay, you're not condoning Diddy, but you're using this moment as an attack on 50. And I'm not mad at Ja Rule at all. They got their thing. But this is him trying to hit below the belt a little bit, right? Trying to pull up some of 50's past. Let's see how we feel about this. And he's saying Herman's. It's hilarious. This is like, I never heard him call 50 Cent Herman. You know what I'm saying? Is this a legal thing? Like, I don't want to say this motherfucker's name. Like, y'all be careful because a nigga like 50, he'll go to the ultimate petty lengths and he's lawyered up year round. He keeps his lawyers on retainer year round. He doesn't just call them when it's time. You know what I'm saying? So Herman's no different. Allegedly, 50 Cent, real name Curtis Jackson, has been involved in at least one well-known documented domestic violence incident. In June 2013, he was accused of kicking his ex-girlfriend and the mother of his son, model Daphne Joy, also known as Daphne Navarez, in the stomach during an argument at her Los Angeles condominium, as well as destroying approximately $7,100 worth of her property, including furniture, a chandelier, and a television. The altercation reportedly stemmed from suspicions of infidelity. You could see this is a copy and paste. Like Ja Rule went and or somebody could have DM'd into it, texted to him, whatever, because he's Ja Rule. So you're into it with somebody, there's gonna be a million people that send you shit. You know what I'm saying? But This definitely isn't his writing. He took this right from the news article or some shit, pasted that shit to his tweet. Los Angeles authorities charged him with one misdemeanor count of domestic violence and 4 counts of misdemeanor vandalism. Jackson pleaded not guilty initially, but later reached a plea deal in October 2013, pleading no contest to 1 count of vandalism. The domestic violence charges and 3 vandalism counts were dropped as part of the plea agreement. Okay. He was sentenced to 3 years of probation, 30 days of community service, 52 weeks of domestic violence counseling, a $7,100 restitution payment to Joy, $23.90 in fines, and a restraining order requiring him to stay away from her. They've been into it for forever, right? 50 Cent and Daphne, and it's just like Diddy pulling her and allegedly putting Daphne, aka Jane Doe, in his freak offs. When you see stuff like this of what 50 went through with her, baby mama drama, whether you did some of this stuff or not, hey, I don't know, I wasn't there. It looks like, damn, like, dude, Diddy doing what he did with your BM is some 50 Cent and Diddy shit. But she's probably making these moves too out of spite for you. Like, how toxic was y'all relationship? No need for me to jump too much in the weeds on that. But Ja rules on it. Jackson denied domestic. You see this? This is what I'm saying, son. Like, this is just the times for it, people. The domestic violence, the SA stuff, the R stuff. Boy, you don't want none of that shit on your jacket these fucking days. And people that say it with no proof, where I might go, people? Are we at I'm gonna leave this here and I'll move on to the next topic. Are we at a point where we gotta look at people and say, if you put domestic violence, SA or R on somebody, it should be treated the way you treat snitching without, or calling somebody a rat without paperwork? That level of repercussions. Should it be that? Because no man wants that. Now I get it. I feel like it seems so much easier to call somebody, you a domestic dispute, or you beat on your woman or whatever. I feel like it's way easier to do that than it is to call somebody a rat. Rat is supposed to have paperwork, but like, let's say somebody just throws something out there frivolous. You a rat. You told on Big K, ARP. We don't even have anything that went into the courts, went into the legal system. I mean? Like that's dead. It's done. Whereas domestic violence stuff being on your jacket weighs just as crazy. It could ruin people's careers. It could take money out their pockets. It breaks homes. Those accusations are this, and of course the kid shit. But I don't even got to bring that one in, right? Those accusations are just as nasty and dirty, but they're too easy. You got scorned women. Not all my ladies in the chat. Y'all know what y'all doing, right? You got scorned women that, I'm sorry, people. Do I have a member that has a 2 clean Johns with the fucking EAZY 3 parts beard default picture that we have in our chat now? Who is this? Shout out to our members. It just sidetracked me y'all know I'm very good at looking at the chat and staying on focus at the same time. And I was like, that's worth me pulling up. You niggas is sick. Shout out to the members. But now think about it. You got a lot of women, not the women in the chat, like I said, that'll just throw it out there out of spite. You hit me, you slapped me, you punched on me or whatever. You got a lot of people that spent time in jail and came out under bullshit. I got homies that's been in false allegations. There's niggas in battle rap that said fake shit in my direction. But people need more repercussions behind those type of accusations when they're false. I think that's the point that I'm making. I would like to see shit keep moving that direction because we see how sensitive it's treated. So if we're going to treat it with that much sensitivity in today's era, then let's also show that level of repercussions for people that falsify this shit. Okay. And that's not me saying that this shit is false around 50. I don't know. I don't know. But this is why him and Ja Rule will forever be into it, because I take those accusations at an extreme level. I do. Oh, here goes another fast one. Oh, look at that. We only got two more quick ones, people, and then we're gonna get to the title. I got y'all. All right. We covered this guy a bunch, right? Top 5. How ironic is this shit? Wow. Even Whack 100 was able to give you a nice crystal ball on this one, Drake, saying get away from top 5. Top 5 shows love to Kendrick Lamar after Drake posted his Ops Presses album. Okay. Oh, actually, this is the no jumper. You see whack right here in the comments immediately. Told you top 5 was. You see that? I just you see that? All right. So we got a picture of Drake and Press on the right. We got a picture of Drake in top 5 on the left. You got Kendrick in the middle. Okay, cool. So I assume. Oh yeah, Champagne Poppy. Okay, so this is Drake's Instagram story here, and he posts up New Machine out now. So this is Press's new album. I wouldn't be surprised if top 5 is getting subbed or dissed on this album. But it's Drake. Drake putting you on your story means a lot. It's a lot of press. That's a lot of eyes. That's a lot of, you could even up your sales. It's Drake, man. He's got a huge following. So if I'm top 5 and if I'm your loyal goon, I 1000% fucking feel away, of course. But then top 5 goes on to post, I guess this is his response. Kendrick Lamar sweeping the, the Grammys? Wow. What a funny ass turn of events. And it don't stop there. It don't stop there. So this one says top 5 says nothing was the same since Kendrick Lamar ended Drake. You don't sue when you lose a battle. Boy, let me put on my headphones real quick for this, y'all. Hold on.
Listen, we don't need a Drake cosign in 2026, man.
Man,
who's the trending topic in Toronto right now? You tell me.
I don't know. I just see a new mixtape from like a legendary Toronto artist, man.
Let me refresh that since I had to re-up the audio.
So we don't need a Drake cosign in 2026, man.
Man,
who's the trending topic in Toronto right now? You tell me.
I don't know. I just see a new mixtape from like a legendary Toronto artist, man. I don't know.
Nothing was the fucking same since Kendrick ended him. You don't sue when you lose a battle, eh?
No, that was crazy. That was crazy, bro. That was actually wild.
You don't sue when you get a battle. You go in the studio, you perfect your sound.
Man, don't like, bruh. What can we? How can we, bruh? Like, you can't go against Drake. He's the biggest, bro.
Yo, listen, Nick Mill sued Drake on back-to-back drop.
He didn't sue Pusha T either.
All I'm saying is you don't sue a man when you lose
It's
a
the
rap.
picture.
And I'm tired of listening, not like us in my mom's fucking washroom. I want to listen to the public now.
Man.
Listen, we don't need a Drake cosign.
Nah, I definitely listen. We 100% know who Two Cleans Johns is. I was joking, people, as far as who this is, but the default picture is hilarious. G, come on, now we know you over here, family. All right, this right here, I'm gonna tell you some of the crazy things about it. Drake, it's like everybody's wrong in the situation, right? So Drake, we could go a step back. You were bugged out for being around top 5. A lot of people see the way he moves and call it clown behavior and clown activities, and just like, especially for a guy of your stature, who your image, your reputation, the people around you, you see that even on a smaller scale. It's just like the people around you, you know, can be a huge detriment to your success. The higher and higher up the ladder you move, the more you got to be selective about the people around you, right? And they got to move accordingly. They got to be on similar type time, have similar type ambitions and understandings about this movement right here. So to see, it's not like you was a goon and you and Drake was friends, and then, you know, we still hold it. Drake was kind of like parading him around, like the NBA games and everything. In the midst of stuff, you let Drake, and I say this purposefully, you let him go out and troll Kendrick in the midst of the peak of the battle, because he was a guy that was going to, you know, throw some dirt for you instead of Drake, I feel like, speaking up for himself and saying some of this stuff. So you got top 5 doing interviews. You got top 5 sending threats. You got top 5 talking about we pulling up when you come to Toronto. You got top 5 doing that interview with Kanye, even though he put the swastika chain on, which was crazy. But you just got top 5 out. And I say let because I feel like somebody of Drake's stature, Drake's caliber, and especially when top 5 looked like he was such a Drake. You can't convince me that Drake can't put a call in and say, yo, it's hot right now. I'm a whole brand. You can't be sending threats or whatever. Yo, chill. He didn't stop none of that. He let top 5 be top 5. Okay. So you even your choice of friends and your choice of allowing people to act like that within or on your name, on your watch, is crazy to me. So biggest mistake early on. Fast forward, Drake is also tripping because you got a guy like that goons like that for you. I can't even call it loyal no more because we see how fast top 5 flipped. And I'm going to get to him last. I can't call it loyal, but he's showing an attempt to be over loyalty. Just going, you helped him out of jail, you bought him lawyers, pay for his lawyers and all this type of stuff, and he's going crazy out here for you in your name, right? Why would you post Press's album? Right, you could still support if you fuck with Pressa, you fuck with her. I understand to be a person in the middle and two guys got beef, but I didn't hear this coming from top 5, but the internet, and sometimes the internet be right. We got a lot of internet detectives and people that know a lot of shit on the internet, right? People talked about there could be some ties to that throat slashing situation. I don't know. And they obviously have a real beef, Pressa in top 5. And they real street niggas, which means that shit could really, really happen. So, Drake, if you still fuck with Pressa, posting his shit up like that immediately makes the whole internet go, yo, top 5, what you gonna do? So now he's put in a spot, even if he feels like it's all good. I understand that we have mutual friends. Sometimes it's like, even if you're gonna be cool with both sides and work that out somehow, how you move is still indicative of how this shit goes back and forth. So then you post that shit up. Obviously, he's acting like he was blindsided because he just flipped the switch. Now let's go to top 5. Flipping the switch like that. That's why you just got to be careful how much you trust people that surround you. You know what I'm saying? That's why the closest people to you be the ones that could hurt you the most. Because this nigga top 5, he hit the light switch. This nigga is literally undoing everything that he said about the Kendrick and Drake beef in a split second. That's not genuine to me. That's not loyalty to me. That's a snake in the grass to me then. All you needed was the right opportunity. Like those are the people that be around us sometimes. And that's what scares me the most. The fact that he could say, you're not supposed to sue after a rap battle and Kendrick won the battle. He didn't say none of that shit while shit was up. None of it. He was speaking opposite. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I got a thing with like even some of my people. Let's say it's somebody I grew up with, but I don't talk to no more, right? I kind of got a thing about, like, let's say we publicly got into it, right? Which ain't gonna happen. But let's say we publicly got into it, me and somebody from the sandbox, right? I kind of got a thing about going to the past with shit that I either supported or I didn't speak like that at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like if you did some shit where let's say you robbed a 5-year-old. You took a 5-year-old's wallet. I don't know, something stupid, you know, and I would get at you then. But let's say I was cool about it, like, fuck it, he was slipping, you got it, whatever, right? And that'd be some bitch nigga shit. But then we fall out, and here I am now on Traplo Ross's interview talking about that bitch ass nigga was robbing kids back in the day. No. You didn't say that back then. You didn't move like that. You didn't react like that back then. You didn't check me on that level back then. I got a thing about that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't talking about being close with like battle rappers or people that I know from like the battle rap space. You know, 98% of them are associates. 99% of them are associates to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a real friend, people that are pretty much faceless to y'all for the most part. I got a couple friends from battle rap, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't do that to them neither. And that's what I mean. Like, I ain't got no sandbox people that I would fast forward just because it shows that I'm a snake in the grass. And I don't even know if top 5 realizes that. But it is what it is. Your top goon is dissing you and riding for Kendrick now. Kendrick's just over there, just Jesus. He's just over there like, what happened today? What's going on? Who's promoting me now? Who's talking up for me now? Top 5? It's insanity. It's fucking insanity. All right, one more quick one, y'all, before we get to the title. Did y'all see it? I think at least 2 pieces, maybe even more at this point, because I didn't check his channel yesterday, DJ Vlad. I watched the first 2 clips. This is Max B's ex-girlfriend, the one that they said did all the telling. The one she also did she did more than like 10 years, I believe. But she was involved, I'll still say allegedly, you know what I'm saying? I don't got the paperwork and everything in front of me. Allegedly involved in setting up the man that lost his life in that hotel, right? And obviously she did time behind it. You got Pooh Sims in jail right now. He's still speaking out. He's doing life, and Max B just came home from serving almost 18 years behind this situation. But Vlad is interviewing this girl. And shout out to homie. What's his name again? Gotham. I started following him recently. 40 Cal put me on to him. 40 Cal put me on to him as far as like the Jim Jones and Max B and all that type of stuff. And I like his takes now that I'm following his shit. So shout out to Gotham. But let me see what he's saying about this one here.
Come Vlad with the gasoline. Here come Vlad with the gasoline. If y'all don't know who this is Gina Conway, right? This is Vlad. Vlad must have just interviewed her with the gasoline. Gina Conway is the girl on Max B case, the main attraction, the reason why everything went bad, right? Now, what I'm assuming is Max came home, Vlad extended his hand to Max, and Max probably told him moonwalk, beat it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Vlad, culture vulture he is. You don't want to give me the story. I got one better. I'm going to go get Gina Conway, and I know I could get her for cheaper. And imagine what she going to say. I'm just throwing shit out there. But that's just the shit. Like, they gave him that much power now to put fuel and gasoline on shit that we in the culture hoping don't turn into a flame. And now this. I don't know what she said. I don't know. But this shit is crazy, man. Like,
got the ghetto gospel. Oh yeah.
Shout out to Gotham once again. Shout out to Gotham once again. Okay. Here's my I wanted him to come back on screen so I could leave him up there. Here's my reaction to this. The reality, and because this is relevant, people, because the whole Max B, Jim Jones, Max B coming home, this is all in our news cycle, people. We're going to continue to cover all of this activity around it. Let's start with the platforms first. Certain people build up a platform and then it just is what it is. All you could do is hope that they use their power for good. You're going to have an academics, and he's done a bunch of great things, and he's done a lot of shitty things. He's got a platform. Vlad, one of the biggest interview platforms ever. He's one of the GOATs in the media space, in the hip hop urban arena. He damn near innovated paying interviewees. Like, he's done what he's done. He's got all them subscribers and makes all that money for a reason. When somebody shows you who they are, you got to believe them. And I'm not even talking about the vulture side of things, right? Because I'm not here to call Vlad a vulture. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think he's had some situations over the years with people that brought that out. I remember his fallout with my son. He might have had was it with Royce as well? But he's had some people that were close to him that had some stuff to say. And I don't want to go in that direction right now because, you know, Vlad's resume could reflect that of somebody that's done a lot for the community, put a lot of money in a lot of people's pockets, and had genuine support and genuine being involved in the hip hop culture. But then he's also probably done some other things that people are just like, damn. And for this example, you're flaming a fire. And that's what people is going to say, that that's vulturous because you're not within this culture or you're far away from the danger. You know what I'm saying? And yet you're doing something that can provoke it. So I don't want to get into that topic right now. But I will say, Vlad has already said his mantra and the way he would go about his platform. He said that he would interview Osama bin Laden. Okay, I don't know where else you need to go. Now, this situation right here, you got Harlem people talking about like, yo, this girl being interviewed can turn things up. That's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You know how crazy that's one person that lost their life, and rest in peace to that person. Life is precious. I don't care if it's 1 or 1 million, it matters. 9/11, how many lives were lost? How many families were impacted? How many jobs were lost? How much was the country? 9/11, he said he would interview Osama bin Laden. Okay. Would I interview Osama bin Laden? Fuck no. But when somebody shows you who they are, you got to believe them. And here's one thing that I really am bothered by as well. The same community of brown skinned folk, meaning my Hispanics, my blacks, my everything, right? That would say they don't fuck with a platform like this or the man behind it. He's like Jewish, right? I think Vlad is Jewish. They're the ones that empower him. They're the ones that empower him. This is a sorry is true moment. They're the ones that empower him. His podcast, his not his podcast, his platform is built on guests. Vlad speaks very well. I think he could get on camera just like me and give his takes on shit, but he wouldn't have even 25% of the success that he's ever had. His guests, he's had mafia bosses and the biggest rappers in the game and R&B artists and platinum selling artists and actors and Oscar winner, Grammy winning. He's had them all there. And that's the thing about these celebrities. They leave behind some of their following as well. And his platform over the years, boom, one of the biggest ever. That empowers him. So you also got to preach to the choir, Gotham, respectfully. I fuck with Gotham's take here. But you also got to preach to the choir of the people that empower you. All right? I don't see a bunch of people saying, they'll revolt against maybe H&M for a day or maybe Target for a day or something like that. We see the community stand up and do shit like that. I don't see nobody saying flag is being waved, we not going there, and then that actually being the results. And let's talk about money being power, which means that a lot of these people, sorry, it's true, are being hoed. Maybe they don't want to be there, but he got a check for your ass and you there. All right. So I want to look at both sides in an equation like this. Now, if you also, that's the Vlad take right there. As far as this young lady, I'm going to continue to watch the rest of these interview pieces. I think it is spooky for her to be speaking out publicly in the midst of all this energy that's going on. Max, absolutely. It's not a reach, people. He's come home to a boiling pot or a warming pot of water, bare minimum. There's a lot of things around him that I feel like just that fast, you know, he bumped into or could have bumped into Mano. You got they had some footage of him at a club, say that he was there. I didn't see him involved in a scuffle, but things was going on, you know, the fights breaking out or whatever. You got the Ja Rule situation. His name was thrown in that. There's Max B people that jumped on Ja Rule. Ja Rule cleared that up, you know. The Jim Jones stuff. And all of that turning up, you know, him doing the song on stage when Flex is playing and he did the Touched It in Miami Chrissy shit. It's a lot of hot water around this man. You got gang shit, you got street shit, you got music, and he seems very feet on ground. He's moving around crazy. And interviews like this, it definitely doesn't help the man's plight being home right now. Now, controversy sells when you talk about his views, his clicks, his music, people checking for Max B. That be the plus side to things. You know, you lit right now. That's the plus of it. But some people actually have the opinion that being a rapper is one of the worst, not the worst, one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. You know why? Because you got to get out there, shake hands, give hugs, and kiss babies all the fucking time in the midst of it's not even like let's take somebody way more famous than a Max B. Let's say a Leonardo DiCaprio, okay? A Leonardo DiCaprio walks into a club tonight, the same club as Max B. He doesn't have the same danger around him. Niggas that's carrying certain energy. They're not checking for him like that. They don't care about that guy like that. It's okay, a bunch of pictures, he might get mobbed. Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio. But that's not the energy around him. The energy of the hip hop world is gangster, it's deadly, it's beefing, it's gangs. And that's going to help me transition to my topic coming up. It's all of that type of energy. Max B walks in the same club as Leonardo DiCaprio that's in the hood. You got the eyes. Yo, he's here. Some text messages. Maybe some people that's connected to somebody that's connected to somebody that's connected to somebody that don't fuck with you is there. And that's why you got to stay with your security. I was very glad to see Max B moving around with security. Whatever money you making, whatever money people are giving you or checking you off or whatever, spend it and keep them people around you. Security don't stop nothing, but it's a preventative measure. It helps things, and to have multiple people watching your back while you also watch your own is a necessity in that lifestyle. So let's keep an eye on this, man. I just feel like there's dangers around this man, you know, and I'm not ignoring them. Sorry, it's true. Okay. Battle rap topic time. A Marv, a Quest. Come on to the Sorry It's True podcast, front and center, people. Here's an intro first. Shout out to Marv One. shout out to Quest McCody. Always respected these guys. And until I feel different, I will continue to. This is not a disrespectful situation. This is a difference of men having an opinion. And we're supposed to, as men, have differences of opinion, even if the differences of opinions are edgy, even if my opinion makes you look bad and vice versa. I want to promote that type of energy. I don't always keep it, but that means that maybe I don't fuck with you. Okay. But I respect these guys. These guys are legends. All right. This is a edgy topic, but it's amongst men. And I think it's a great conversation. And you could lean on whatever side of the gate that you want. All right. And as well, I also will always extend the invite to Quest McCody and Marv One to come up, have the conversation. Debating on Twitter is I'm totally comfortable with that. I've done that with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? Go ask the Sue Surfs and the people that argue for days. I've done that with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? But where we could actually, you know, put our words out and formulate our opinions and verbalize and not be restricted to these fucking tweets and these characters that could also be taken out of context. You guys are more than welcome to come up here any given time. And it ain't about, oh, this is content. I am a content guy. I'm an all-out podcaster. I will be 100% honest. This is also content. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't need this. I don't have to do this. So I don't want anybody to think that the clicks is in front of the message or my position for a video like this. I don't need these clicks. Okay. But shout out to Marv One and shout out to Quest McCody. Everybody, as I walk through this, I don't want to see no mods, no disrespect towards these two guys in the chat. I don't want them called out of their name at all. Don't do that. It's not about that. I'm gonna walk them. I'm gonna walk these two niggas. I'm gonna walk these two niggas, but this ain't that, chat. Okay, so all right, let's walk. How did we get here? And let me catch people up that's not on my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, y'all. What's wrong with y'all? ITSARP. And same thing on Instagram, at ITSARP. Follow me, y'all. What's wrong with y'all? This is how it started. In my 2 streams back, last night I did the stream with Cassidy. Y'all check that out if y'all haven't seen it yet. He addressed, will the battle still happen? His feelings towards the scuffle in the venue, his vibes towards EAZY, all of that. He addressed all of that last night. Check that out. But I think the stream before that, I did a video, and the title or the thumbnail was just like, whose fault is it? Or something like that, I think. And if you watch that full segment, right? Let me get back on the big screen. If you watch that full segment, what I walked through is a pro and a con related to the 3 biggest pieces. If you know my position on battle rap things, continuing and getting off and all that, I've always said that. How many times have y'all seen me do this? There's 3 sides to the equation. I always say the platform in the league, battle at A and battle at B. That's really the 3 pieces that you need to present to the fans what we're all here for. Battle rap. If you get those 3 people on the same accord, those 3 pieces, you're good money. Hopefully. 9 times out of 10. Okay. In that video, what were my cons for TBL? I said 1, respectfully, I don't know the Delgado guys or whatever, but obviously they have some tech issues, right? That's not Rap Grid's fault. That's not TBL's fault. I even went to a taker saying everybody has a job to do, but all it takes is a weak link. And me as a league now, I'm gonna take this hit because this battler missed their flight, or this person didn't set up the stream the right way, or the servers on the back end of Rap Grid. That is a hypothetical I just did on purpose. That's to my homie. We're overloaded. Or the cameras up front or the microphones weren't good from the production crew up front. Ruin your day, right? So I said, respectfully, I don't know those guys, but obviously for a mega battle like this, I'm going to ruin your day. That was one of my critiques for TBL. My second one was the host. I don't know the host. I think I've seen him a bunch of times at that. I didn't know his name until recently. I'm seeing his name said in a video that I'm going to bring up down the road in this topic. But I just know from my experience, the impact of a host and or a league owner and or a business person and or somebody that is respected in the middle. And for me, I check all of those boxes. when I stand in the middle of RBE battles. I check every single one of those boxes. I'm the money. I'm the one that's respected. I'm the one that's communicating. I'm the one that is willing to jump in and put myself out there, put myself on the line. These are the two cons that I have for TBL. It's all just like everybody does things different. If it's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna try that, or nah, I agree with that. Then I'm gonna do. I don't agree. Then fuck ARP's opinion and move on. It's all good. Everybody's entitled to their positions, and everybody. I don't got no money in TBL. They're gonna do what the fuck they want to do, and everybody's gonna praise and critique along the way. That's how it goes. Same thing happened to me for 10 plus years. Okay, you're gonna praise and critique along the way. All right. One that I gave for Cass, the con, was this for anybody that just saw the take or just the clip on Twitter and didn't get the full take, the full video, which I think happened to Marvin Quest. I'm not sure. You know, I hope y'all saw the whole video. For Cassidy, I said, I don't like that I didn't see Cassidy in the footage tell any of his people to chill out. I don't like that I didn't see him tell Reed or Ness or, you know what I'm saying? I think Cass, from the outside looking in, I could be wrong, but from the outside looking in at that footage, Cass is damn near on go. You know, and I know this stuff happened, the finger point and everything like that. So I said, that's my critique for Cass. For EAZY, I think my main critique was I would have wanted him to hop out and do that battle at the second location, even if it was 40 people with Cass and 5 people with him. You know what I'm saying? That was my critiques, right? And we're even going to get to the pros that I said at TBL. I'll wait down this whole topic to get there. Okay. So shout out to Jay. Jay, our beautiful member and mod, has taken on a very strong responsibility of clipping segments from the Sorry Shoe podcast and putting them on Twitter. And one of the takes I think that she clipped, if this was Jay, was it Jay or was it somebody else's clip? I don't know. We'll get there on my Twitter in a second. Was about me going at the host. Okay. And I think Marv, Quest McCody, and shout out to Real Deal. Real Deal as well. They hated that clip. They hated that take from that clip. So this is what I saw on my Twitter. Walked on my Twitter real quick. So this is us live right now. Sorry, it's true this morning. Oh, by the way, Showa versus Urana going down this Saturday, Harlem Nights 4, December 13th. Yeah, that's a great matchup. Oh, yeah, this is me clowning Hitman. So Hitman gets up and he starts pulling a trade from Boys in the Hood. You see him here. He's hitting somebody. Somebody's standing there. He hit on somebody just now. Okay. Actually, this is entertainment. This keep standing up and using your background. This is streaming, Holla. This is dope. But I wasn't gonna let him slide with that. I put, wait, who is Holla fighting? Okay, I just went and found it. He lied on that stream. Nigga not 6'2". I'm 6'1", and I'm taller than Holla somehow. That's a fact. Unless it was the sneakers that we had on. And he knows what I'm talking about. You're not 6'2". Stop fucking saying you. He's been saying 6'2" his whole life. I think he believes that he's 6'2". He's been saying that his whole life, and he just never got measured correctly for his height. You're not 6'2", buddy. You know what I'm saying? Just chill out. Just chill out. But now let's continue. Oh, Show Off chimed in on some of the tweets that we had in related to this topic. And he puts Show Off versus Math Hoffa, for example. So this is one of the most known street niggas, Brody niggas that brings that type of energy to the stage that's saying that. Okay, so shout out to Show Off. And that was in response to me talking about the host stepping in. Okay, shout out to Jim's. Jim's got a new blog that's titled ARP told me to be safe with your next move. Go click it and see what he's talking about. Is that clickbait or is he coming at me? I don't know, but I retweeted it. Go watch it. Shout out to James. Let me go down to the real start. Where's the real start? Shout out to Real Deal. Where's the real start? Here it is right here. Okay, it's this video right here. All right. Let me actually play the take with y'all. And then let me see if I can find Quest McCody's tweet as well. That host that's in the middle. Here's something about battle rap. Whether you accept it or not, You're going to stand your ass in the middle. You're going to host a battle. You got more fucking responsibility other than saying, battler on my left, battler on my right. You got more responsibility than that. You just do. That's just how this shit goes. That's just what it is. Where was the host? Where's the person that gets respect? Where's the person that's cutting the check saying, chill the fuck out? I damn sure saw Kenny at the end of the face-off on 15 Minutes of Fame when Easy and Cass was face-to-face. I saw Kenny step in the middle then. Two grown, they both big. Easy towers over Kenny. You see, Easy, because he respect the owner, he respect the business, he respect the person that he working with. You need that type of person sometimes in the middle of that shit. I don't know. That's one thing I do. Every league is different. I'm a big believer of putting a face to your shit and branding your shit. I have no problem with looking at King of the Dot and saying organic, looking at URL say Smack Beasley, looking at RBE say ARP. I have no problem Bullpen, John, Battle Academy, Stiz, Trap House, No Mercy. But I have no a face. There's nothing wrong with it. You build up the respect, you build up the courtesy, you build up the understanding, you build up the trust. All of that matters. When you put a face to this shit, it actually adds a level of personality to the platform as well, not just a card that's being sold. I hate that I don't see enough of TBL. And they obviously deal with you behind the scenes. Everybody's getting a check from you. I want to see you there calming this shit down. So that's the take. Okay. I also saw somebody, and shout out to you, that replied to that and said, Kenny was at the door dealing with 1,000 people. I know. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I know what it's like to wear 50 hats at an event. I've been there. Y'all watch me at events, especially smaller room events like Blue Room and shit. You see me running around. I'm running off a camera with Piper Boy and Hitman while they're about to fight in the hallway. I'm coming back. I'm tapping in with Avocado. I'm over here running outside to go get Calico around the corner and his 20 people that's with him to bring him to the goods battle. All in one event. All in one event. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking upstairs, getting people to sign the pictures. I'm hosting. I'm stopping battles. I'm grabbing security when he gets into it with Sino Savvy. Yeah, I know what it's like. You're not talking to somebody that ain't walk everything I'm talking about right now. Speaking of walk, we're gonna get there. But Quest McCody, I don't see. Oh, here it is right here. So Quest McCody answers that. And he put, this is a trash take. Respectfully, man. Damn, I don't know if I deserve the word trash. But everybody's entitled to their opinions. I replied, I think it's a correct take. I think the take that we just played, to make sure that nobody loses the context of why Quest and Marv 1 have their opinions. So that's their reaction. I respect it. It's cool. I'm going to skip Real Deal because Real Deal didn't really seem to get in that type of position that I was really debating the most. Marv 1 says, the stance you took in trying to condemn the host of Cass versus Easy battle is wrong. As a company, you pay people to do a job. If they don't do their job, chaos ensues. I remember a fight happening on your stage and you weren't in that fray. That motivated me, Marv. I ain't gonna lie. That motivated me right there. So, oh no, I'm not letting that slide. You took a little stab there. You try to take a shot. So let me stay here for a second. Let me go big screen with y'all. Yeah, Marv. Come sit down for a second. Let's talk. When you play the full video and you see me giving pros and cons to TBL, Cassidy, and Easy, I think that overshadows some of this. But even if it doesn't, even if you focus on my comment about the host, condemning the host, I think in full context, right? What I think is so incorrect about this is it's almost like an interpretation of me blaming the host for Easy and Cassidy not continuing, which is the furthest from the truth. The root cause of those two grown men getting into that is those two grown men. Cassidy and Easy, the two guys that got the contracts, the checks, that's supposed to be in control of their entourages and all that type of shit. Y'all gotta watch the full video, homie. Gotta watch the full video. But even if you want to hone in on that clip, I respect it. It's cool. We'll still talk about it. But when you say, I remember a fight happening on your stage and you weren't in that fray. So the only fight that happened on my stage where I wasn't throwing punches and dead in the middle of it, you got to be referencing Goods versus Gyms. And you want to know what? Shout out to Goods and Gyms, of course. I really, really wish that I could have seen that coming. I really do. Because we're going to step through so much butterfly effect of what ARP has meant as a host to you guys getting your content. But for that battle, you're talking about 10 seconds left at the end of the third round with something that didn't show no body language, of no physicality or nothing prior. Goods don't even walk around like that. Gyms don't act like that. At this point in his career, you know, there was some tension before the battle, right? But it was more so about a third party, if everybody remembers the story and the video that Goods put out last minute. It was really the third party that people, because that person was like threatening, like, no more battles for you. So that was kind of in the air. You know what I'm saying? Not Goods and Gyms. Goods and Gyms was the furthest thing on all of our minds as far as something kicking off. And it did, that random moment at the end of, you know, words exchange or whatever. And I wish I could have seen that coming, because I would have been in the middle and the punch would have never got thrown. Never. It would have gotten thrown because they wouldn't have been able to reach each other. You know what I'm saying? So if that's your stab right there that you're talking about, Marv, okay, let's walk. And you had another tweet pretty much almost saying to a degree like, you never, or you don't do that, or like, and I just scratched my head crazy on that. And I was just like, yo, homie, I have one of the longest running league owning stints in the entire battle rap history. I got hundreds of those examples, from the smallest to the biggest, even involving mutual people that's in the incident from this past Saturday. I was just like, Marv's tweeting that to me? I was kind of taken aback. And let me throw this out here before we start to walk through the footage. What's almost made me believe that you guys, I could be wrong, respectfully, that you guys are responding out of protection for that host, as if you guys know him personally. If that was a random person that nobody knew, or you guys didn't, this is just my opinion, and I could be wrong, that you guys didn't know, I don't think those tweets happen. I don't think you guys tweet me trash take or whatever. I think that you guys know that person personally, which is fine. Stick up for your homie. But I don't see how you can make those statements towards me when it is 1,000% incorrect as far as involvement, squashing things, fixing things, being a respected entity in the middle of that battle to help Aiden, all this type of shit that we see every fucking card. Talking to me? Me? Okay. Oh, can't believe it. Because I play that arena at every aspect. Before the battles, face-offs, during the battles, for anybody's memory that fails them. So here's a moment. This is before Calico and Hitman start, okay? I don't think I've even told this story before. You know what's happening right there? This is right after the coin flip. I don't even have this footage in the battle. This is footage on 15 Minutes of Fame's channel. This is right after the coin flip before the battle starts. You want to know what those two guys was talking about? There was an incident that happened outside before the battle. They're talking to each other about who set what up. Are you involved in this? Did you bring this person? But that's what Calico and Hitman are having a conversation right here. And I'm standing there like a fake ass security guard, seeing what the energy is, being on point. This is not even anything close to the Cassidy and EAZY thing. Oh, we'll get there, because you know this is the RBE channel. Come on. But this is light. But this is like really me on point. Like, where we at? What's going on? My back to the crowd, listening to these guys talk this out, playing my position as an owner, as a host, as a possible mediator, playing my position. Let's keep going now, because when you talk about battles, it goes back all the way to our early dealings. It goes back all the way through our epic events. This is a small one. Nobody remembers this. I do. I know my channel. This is Frozen J Murder.
You to watch your step, don't get too close to the edge type. You open toe sandal ass rapper, get your head right. You ain't built for the boiler room with the yo. Don't touch me, yo. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I don't touch. Don't smack my hand out. Ain't that serious? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't smack my hand.
Okay. So that's a lot of instinct off the cuff. The tapping on the chest. You see it building a little bit. The moment somebody says, yo, don't touch me, boom, step in the middle. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. I'm listening. Okay, I don't have to push anybody back. Good. Boom, boom, boom. And then get the crowd involved. Let's get the battle go. Yeah, that's hosting. To me. To me. Everybody can have a difference of opinion, but that's hosting. Keeping the battle, keeping the entourages, everything. Just that even yet, that's hosting to me. I tried to tell y'all in my take, it's more than just battler on my right, battler on my left. There's a lot of responsibility that can be there if you carry the type of responsibility that I have. And we could just say this, not everybody wants to carry the type of responsibility that some hosts do, or maybe that I have carried over my career. And that's totally fine too. But that's the type of hosting that I disagree with, hence my take, okay? Let's put that down. That was light. That was light. And mind you, we're bringing up some of the most, I will fight you on a spot, some of the most gangster niggas, certified niggas in the culture, some of the strongest, biggest niggas in the culture. Oh, Red will fight you in a split second. Active will fight you in a split second, right? Like, it goes across the board with me. Across the board. Am I perfect? No. But this shit is embedded in the channel. I'm so fucking, I can't believe you said that, Marv. I can't believe you said that.
And if you say that shit on Baby Low, we getting down after the battle. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
What you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
Say what you talking about now. Say what you talking about now. What happened?
You already know what it is. You know what?
Okay.
Now, did you see like even Active push my hand a little bit right there? Active is a big guy. Anybody ever been around Active? Red is a big guy too. I got a lot of footage where I see these guys not be overly aggressive with me, just out of respect. And I would give the same thing to them. They don't throw me out the way or throw me to the side or move ARP. They don't do that. You know, it's a respect thing. And I've earned that. And I use it. And I give them the same respect. And there's a million butterfly effects that you know, the type of people that's involved. If nobody's there, it's up. Or when it does go up, if somebody's not able to get there, you can't bring it back down. You can't. You can't. See how you move my hand? See? Look how he's moving my hand.
You already know what it is. You know what?
Okay. Let me go.
That's my no-no.
What the fuck you talking about?
Yes, he do.
What's the no-no? What's the no?
Sort it out. And then you got my security guard there as well. Okay. Just another small example. Let's keep building. Because some of these motherfucking situations was ugly as fuck. Are y'all starting to anticipate which ones I'm going to play at this point? I wonder if he's going to play that one. Because everybody's memory should start to trigger by now if you guys are following this stream. John and Big K. Grudge match coming in. I knew that. Based on a conversation they had on three-way call. Threats flying. I canceled the battle. Those two guys got on the phone themselves and worked it out. Called me back and said, ARP, the battle is on. And I said, okay. But I still was on guard, knowing ahead of time, playing the host. So Black Hat and Trench Coat is one of my security guards on the stage with me. But the initial pushing, the pushing of Will, John, and Big K, who is that? This person right here that's grabbing Big K's jacket, that's Shata. This is the league doing the most. This is the platform. This is the host. This is the owners. Do it. And some people can say, ARP, you got security guards up there. You don't got to do none of this shit. Everybody moves different. I said this in blogs a long time ago. I said, I don't want it to be my job. I don't want to get hit on accident or some shit like this, but I'm the closest. And I know the most about what's going on, the energies between these two guys. So why would I remove myself? You know, it's like a responsibility that I inherit and I accept the good and the bad. I accept it. I accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes with the territory, or don't get your ass up there. To me, you want to get worse? You want to get worse?
You with effing power, that 50 Cent 9 bitch nigga. You deserve to get checked, and I get you, be your karma. Fuck is you gonna do if I hit you? This ain't hate, this a clear-cut case, a classic karma, pussy nigga. Always speaking straps and armor, but you sue.
See this whole conversation between me and Math right here. He's talking to me right now. And the reason why I show up is about to say, nobody's going to touch me is because I was moderating, stepping in between and talking to these guys the whole fucking battle.
Listen, bro, nobody's going to
look at me and Math arguing damn near. Look at this.
touch me, nigga. You done rapping, shut up and listen.
Let me try to push back the entourage a little bit now, okay?
Ain't none of that about to go down.
Look, his entourage actually respectfully pushed back after I said that.
You done rapping, shut up and listen.
Look at him. He puts his hand and says, my bad, my bad. I'm controlling entourage as well. It's actually the battler's job to control their entourage.
Ain't none of that about to go down.
He says, my
The
bad.
doors will get locked, nigga. Like,
why? Because I'm a nobody, right? No, because I'm the respected host. It ain't got nothing to do with physical. These niggas ain't threatened by me. It's just, oh my God, I don't know why I gotta explain this. Yo, all the way down to the fucking end. Like, I didn't even let these guys wait 2 seconds after the last bar was said.
oh, nigga. Yo, make some noise, y'all. Make
Look at
some
this.
noise. What's up? Appreciate everybody for
What is that? And you're gonna even see me track Math a little bit here.
coming out, y'all.
I can't believe you said that to me, Marv. Nah, this is me being petty. Shout out to Marvin Quest. This is me having a little bit of fun, but yeah, I'll take it to your area with y'all peoples, y'all Midwest niggas, right? I'll take it to y'all place. Okay.
The fans don't always let me like my exes. Different kind of Hannibal. I really eat flesh for breakfast. That's why the fans gonna always let me like my exes. He didn't get the message. I had to send more texts. You Pontiac ass nigga. They put me with the Corvettes. Nigga, you nothing like the Corvettes. You nothing like Miles Norx. You couldn't walk a mile with Marv Norquist. Bitch, I'm a Vietnam War vet. I don't sound like none of you niggas. They should charge $60,000 for the format. Blah. Watch out, nigga. Watch out.
I'll tell you this battle, 0 security guards. We're not in a venue. Y'all know the story. This is in the street. No security guards. Who's the biggest moderator to try to control a bunch of street niggas that pulled up, a bunch of hammers that's on deck, a bunch of sharks in the sea? Who's the main moderator of all this? If you accept the responsibility, me. Back to the Rosenberg raw murder example. We good. Add that energy in. Now there's other people in here helping out as well. Shout out to Blackface. Shout out to Swave. Good job. I got all the raw footage of what happened after that. that's the edit right here. We continue to de-escalate. That's what we did. Keep it going, ARP. The biggest battle rappers in the game. The best of the best. ARP, where you at?
And the leg put you right in the box, straight up and down. I ain't the one to cross. This 40 kick back hard as a fucking horse. Push your shit back like, I think this one is yours. Or
mind you, Mook is bullying him a little bit and being Verb is holding himself down, but Mook is being petty. Like Averb slaps his hand and say stop, and then Mook does a little petty touch, like boop. Like watch the petty levels of Mook here.
Hey,
Watch.
I lift the rusted brown 4-4. I lift the rusted brown 4. Yeah.
Now we got security. This is a security guard here. There's other security guards on the side, but who's first in? Who's the closest? Who's taking responsibility? Whose bread is on the line? Who's respected in the middle? Who is entourage and battle is gonna have an ear for? I'm not saying I control these niggas. I don't. But who has their ear? Like, it's ARP. I ain't gonna trample over him. What you say? Hey, I don't agree with you, but yeah, it's a requirement to me. It is. Disagree with it, and I'm fine with that, respectfully. But I did that shit for fucking 12 years, damn near. I don't see how somebody don't feel like this saved 1 million of y'all fucking battles. 1 million. Butterfly affected in y'all minds of all this shit that happens if nobody steps in and calms it, does crowd control, talks to the entourage, yo, chill, talks to the battlers, like, yo, don't forget your back end. Tell me, how many of these battles just keep completing if I just stand still like this and let these niggas go? Look, my security guard on the right is late. He's late. He's late. He's slow to it. Real talk.
Give me the water.
All right, Green is my man. That's Rye. I'm in the middle. Shot is behind me. We just as invested as the security guards follow my lead, and one of them is late. But the initial breakup, when a punch or a slap or something could have got thrown, was who? Me. Calm it down. It's on YouTube. Y'all don't gotta watch the rest of the footage of me moderating this whole thing, right? Keep it going or stop, ARP. Y'all stupid joking about Mook there. Keep it going. Fuck it. I already set the footage up. Let's keep it going. Let's talk about people that's actually involved from Saturday. Like Cass's main homie that's in the blue and the red hoodie. Right? Let's talk about Hitman. Right? Let's talk about some of these people.
I told y'all I wasn't bringing my brother. Well, he lied. They ain't searched me neither. I got this 9 in. Cass really think that he about it. Let's go outside, then. I got the tray. I'll make him sit down. Fucking let's do it. Yeah.
Definitely got to give a bunch of props to other people too. It don't take one person. It don't take one person. The upper left corner red hat that's on Cassidy's side, that's my man Ty. You see him in all the pictures on my Instagram. You see Piper Boy back here in the corner. He's minding his business. It ain't his business to control. You see John is helping a little bit. This yellow and white trucker hat right here, that's Shata. That's when you hear the voice 10 seconds ago, the person that's saying, oh shit, wait, hold on. Can y'all hear me? Was y'all able to hear me just now while I was talking? Hold on. Did y'all hear me? Was my audio good? Was my audio good? Y'all can hear me? Anyway, that yellow and white trucker hat right here, that's Shatta. That's the voice that you heard 10 seconds ago saying, we working, reminding people of the bag. John is helping out. Hitman's helping out a lot because this is his entourage. He's telling, show out, move back. There's a point in this footage that comes up where you hear Hollis say, I got to get paid. I got to get paid. Once again, you see me here in the fracas. You see my boy Ty here. You know, on Cassidy's side, he's not part of Cassidy's entourage. He just happens to be in that location. This is all of what happens of bringing this shit back together and calm it down and try to get as many people that's respected involved to keep this shit going. I see y'all in the chat say, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Okay, cool. I got y'all. I don't just do battles, people. For the low fee of $100 an hour, you can get me to also do face-offs. The best of the best.
You ain't shut up, nigga. Stop getting up. Shut up, nigga.
And there's still a table there. Keep it going with the face-offs, ARP. Why not? Fuck it. We there. Let's do it.
What is he doing? Oh, he's not.
Shit, at this point, Showa probably got me outweighed, but Showa put on a lot of weight. He probably got me outweighed by like 50 pounds at this point. Coach ain't no little nigga. Shout out to my security low here helping out. I'm running around doing all this shit. Do I need to? In my opinion, yes. Because you just don't know. I'm screaming at pain at the same time. Yo, stay in your seat. Stay in your seat. Because I don't want two people to stand up. This is what it takes. And unfortunately, y'all can see from the best of the best. I don't care if it's Mook, Verb, Pain, Coach, Show Off, Math, Hitman, Cassidy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is battle rap. And I accepted it. So I insert myself into the equation like, yo, let me help fix this shit. Because this is our culture. If you fuck with it, you deal with it. If you don't, get the fuck on. Type shit. Real shit. Like how much, there's so much more of this footage. Fuck it. I see y'all from a content standpoint. Y'all having fun. Y'all like keep it going. Okay. This one's more fun. But even still, precaution-wise, do the separation. Let these guys keep their egos in check by not, you know what I'm saying? Like, help out.
I'm gonna burn that bitch up.
A man's pride is dangerous, especially on camera. Especially if they know like everybody's watching. Even if you think it's fun. Oh, you think A Ward just wants to, and A Verb just want to be headbutting each other right here? For yeah, they selling it, but still like help subside the pride and the egos a lot. Be careful. Let's say be entertaining. I'm gonna play to that as well. Yeah, let's go. But still, be careful with these energies.
I'm gonna burn that bitch up off you. I'm gonna burn that bitch up. I'm don't even got a lighter. Let's rap right now then. Burn this bitch rap right now then. Right up in right now then. Nigga, hey, flip that coin right now. 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 What you want to do? Right now. Let's go now. Let's go right now. Flip that coin right now. Let's go now. Yeah.
Shit, I even helped the pay-per-view because I really think the niggas would have rapped right there. Yo, Marvin Quest, man, y'all let me down, man. I can't believe it, man. You got to watch the full stream, homies. Respectfully, stay with the face-offs. Fuck it.
This is hurting. Yo, you won't shoot the fade outside though. So what's hurting who? All right, let's go. Close your shit. Let's film it. Yo, hold on.
Another example of no security there. No security. You know who's here for this situation? It's me. It's Shatta. It's Math. It's Serious. It's Knowledge on the camera. Uncle Rob might have been there because this is 15 Minutes of Fame studio where we shot it in Jersey. And I think Mav had like 2 people with him. 2 like his Spanish homies that you'd be seeing him on stage with at times. That's it. That's it. Sirius came by himself. That's it. Math and Sirius Jones, both of them niggas taller than me, outweigh me, all that type of shit. You don't think that they would have fought right there? Me and Shot, this is like the only time you've seen Shot on camera like this. Why? Because we're fielding the energy, because we see it on the, oh my God. We see it on the lead-in, just like we're seeing the energy between Cassidy and EAZY. You're seeing the energy, so you know it's a different scenario other than who's the best rapper. We obviously knew that about Math and Sirius, right? So even for the face-off, we put the 2 owners sit in between them. And I have footage. I just couldn't find it this morning in time. I have footage where I said, the reason why I shot this on camera and he's sitting there with me is because we realized this is Math and Sirius. They already had the situation at Summer Madness. They already had the situation in Miami. And somehow our crazy asses are trying to put this battle together for closure. And now we pulling out all the stops. Hey, Shata, they respect me. They fuck with me and all that. Hey, Shata, I need you here too. Sit down with me. And there's no security here. When that footage, and there's more footage of this too that I have. When that footage gets chopped right there and it ends off, you hear the background of what's going on. I'll tell y'all a little bit of what happened. Master was first out. He was the first up, right? Sirius went to follow him out, and I said, Shot to grab him. Shot to grab Sirius. Now we got one person with one person. And I said, I'm going to Math. I walked outside with Math. Math is outside, turning his hat, get ready, doing stretching this shit, ready to fade. I can still hear Sirius Jones and Shata 30 feet away inside, some yelling and shit. Jones is on that. Jones is trying to get out, and I'm just praying Shata's doing the same job that I'm doing. He's able to restrain Jones. I calm Math down outside, and you want to know what happened? Math gave me respect. I said, yo, my nigga, do me a favor, please. Walk to your car. Nah, fuck that. Like, Math, for me, my nigga, for me, please, I'm asking you, go to your car, my nigga, please, for me. Look me in my eyes. Say, I got you. And he walks away with his 2 homies and goes to his car and leaves. By the time he's a little bit up the block and kind of out of sight, I don't know if Jones evades, shot this out, whatever. Jones came out. Jones he comes out damn near stretching too. Where you at? Where you at? I said, you might as well let all the energy go. He's gone. What? Jones is Jones. What? He's gone. Calm down. Calm down. He's gone. He left. I don't care what he's scared. He left. Okay. Whatever. Calm down, Jones. Fast forward, y'all get a battle. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody pull this whole like, let's fight before. No, you got to show it to me. Nobody's fighting and then getting on stage and at like a face-off or a press comp. It's not going to happen. Enough time has passed between Math and Sirius for us to even get them to this place. To be able to sit in front of each other. Same thing with Hitman and Bill Collector. The first time they seen each other ever since the incident was where? My motherfucking face-off. RBE's face-off. Enough time has passed. So now you want me to bring it back to 10 by allowing them to fight, and then you guys really think that if they fight again right here while the battle is set up, they're actually going to get on stage and be like, this black guy is one of our fellas. What? No. They would have fought again right there. I got the footage and the audio to prove it. You guys can't be serious. This is me. This is me, my nigga. Like, I got too much history to... Like, I'm practicing when I preach, when I say that shit. I'm very, very, a little let down. Respectfully, I love y'all niggas, Quest and Ball. I'm a little let down. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm keeping it real. Difference of opinion. We men. I fuck with y'all niggas. 2 GOATs, 2 legends. I fuck with y'all niggas, man. I'm just let down. I'm let down. And they keep saying, keep it going. Fuck it. The biggest face-off in battle rap history. No exaggeration.
Don't play with me, bro. There's no need. Whatever way you want it to go. Stay in your seat. Stay in your seat. Whatever way you want it to go. Just stay in your seat. Yo, just stay in your seat. My nigga, stay in your seat. Just stay in your seat. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got different type of niggas in here. Stop standing up like you about to do something.
Hey, threaten me again, bro.
I'm
gonna sit right here.
I'm gonna sit right here.
Threaten me. I don't like the threats. I don't like the threats.
So let's go all battle rap. Let's go.
I mean, obviously, you guys have played that face off millions of times, so you guys, some of y'all know about heart. Fuck the video. This happened like last night. You just can't make this shit up. Can't coordinate this. It's just, what does Holla himself say? That's crazy.
I stood on all 10 versus Cass. Yeah, 10 niggas with him at the face off. I ain't run out. I ain't say, oh, they might tell me get my bag and leave. Got my bag, I set right there. Let's finish the face off. Not you, nigga. ARP really had to get in front of me, bro. There ain't no fake selling fights.
ARP really had to get in front of me, bro. You see, there's actually many scuffles in the face-off between me and Holla. Not nothing crazy because we respect each other. But there's like many where you see like me grabbing him, like trying to push me to the side. You see like little mini me and Holla grabbing or pushing at each other a little bit. And this ain't no, I'm literally dealing with some of the toughest niggas you guys say in the culture, the maths and the show-offs and the hitmans and the calicos and the ill wills and the what? Yo, once again, the battle really happens if I let Cassidy and Holla fight right there or don't de-escalate that. Y'all see the end of the footage. I got to the point where I just walked Cassidy out. Cassidy didn't just, he was in the middle of screaming at Holla, what you was gonna do if you got the bag? What you was gonna do? And you see me, I gave up of trying to like bring it down and try to still see if we're gonna sit him down. I gave up. I grabbed Cassidy and I said, come on, let's walk outside. You even hear my microphone still on outside while I'm putting him in the truck. You even hear it in the audio on the face-off. Millions of views. Go watch it again if you miss it. Why does Cass stop screaming at Holla in that very moment? What you gonna do if we grab the bag? What you gonna do? And then here comes ARP in a split second. Yo goes and he follows me because it's a respect thing. I respect you. I'm treating you with respect, and you giving me the same thing back. Because these two niggas by themselves, they not listening to each other. Who's the third party? Me. I'm like in overkill mode. Keep it going. Fuck it. And I'm switching off now a little bit, but
you said you known for punching on niggas. I'm like, where was I?
Now the reason why I wanted to play this is I just want to talk about when somebody is in the middle that has respect or understanding, like that's the main person, that's the businessman, that's the face, that's the check cutter. This is literally one of the main people that's involved in the Cassidy and EAZY dust up this past Saturday. Right here on the left in the black. It's the same person that's wearing the red and the blue hoodie in the footage that you see talking to EAZY at a time and all this, right? You see me move from the middle and point at the crowd to somebody that's recording, and you see his eyes follow me, and then you see him even follow my lead as far as telling, I don't know him. I didn't meet him until this night right here. But there's a known fact of who that guy is in the middle. And he follows my lead about people recording. And we don't even know each other. This is just footage that's just out there to interpret what the full context of my point was. And this is somebody that was involved in Saturday.
You known for punching on niggas. I'm like, where was I? Then you was like,
you started telling the person not to record with me. And this is not no calculated, hey, bloggers group up or nothing like that. I just happened to watch Chris's blog. I'm not the only person that sees this, Quest or Marv. I'm not the only person that sees this. Shout out to Chris. This is Chris's blog.
Is an altercation about to occur. This is EAZY. This is Cassidy. This is Cassidy's bodyguard. And this is EAZY's bodyguard. Where the look at this preem nigga. He not even fucking paying attention. Y'all keep having as a host is doing nothing with this whack ass Kango on. This nigga ain't trying to stop nothing. This nigga ain't trying to do nothing. This nigga ain't got the mic, tell it, hold it down, nothing. Where the fuck is the TBL security at?
Now, moving to way more important pieces, I do want to say another reminder for the slow people, anybody that watches this stream. This is not to vilify or blame the host for what happened. This is a position that I say of things that I think help these situations, and I just showed you 50 of them. Okay? My whole cons towards TBL was about things that I feel could help. And then let's make sure that because negativity spreads so much faster than positivity, let's make sure in the midst of people watching a clip of like, here's my 2 critiques for TBL. Let's make sure we don't miss me saying this in the exact same video. I have no problem with looking at King of the Dot and saying organic, looking at URL say Smack Beasley, looking at RBE say ARP. I have no problem Bullpen, John, Battle Academy, Stiz, Trap House, No Mercy. I have no a face. There's nothing wrong with it. You build up the respect, you build up the courtesy, you build up the understanding, you build up the trust. All of that matters. When you put a face to this shit, it actually adds a level of personality to the platform as well, not just a card that's being sold. I hate that I don't see enough of TBL. And they obviously deal with you behind the scenes. Everybody's getting a check from you. I want to see you there calming this shit down. That's my 2 shots for TBL. Now here's my positive, my second positive for TBL. Here's what we're not gonna do. Not if you fuck with me, not if you believe my opinions, not if we over here on the Sorry Issue podcast platform. Here's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna say, fuck you, TBL. No, that would be corny. I didn't hear nobody saying fuck you 48 hours ago. I didn't hear nobody. You think I take pride in these stupid ass tweets that I'm getting? Listen, if you really a fan of ARP, I don't gotta make this shit up. If you really a fan of ARP, you know what type of nigga I am. When all these tweets are saying ARP, we need you back, and all that type of shit. I appreciate that. But don't at me in this shit while dissing TBL. Don't at me because I support league owners. I support leagues. I know what it's like to go through this shit. I know what it's like to have one of the weak links fuck up your whole fucking 3 months of putting this shit together. No. If you had a fuck you bone in your body for TBL 48 hours ago, then stand there. Same thing with the battle rappers. That's yes, I had a problem with them in the past. I want everything to crumble, including all of my peers that's making money. Lames, personal agendas, haters. Those are the true haters. I could leave that alone. I don't respect them niggas anyway. Only certain type of cloth respect them type of niggas. But going back to the general people that just flip like a light switch, fuck TBL. You gotta be kidding me. I hope everybody goes and clips that. Make sure you guys watch the full rant of me sticking up for TBL. Make sure y'all clip that. Okay. Last but not least, TBL puts up a post that says, as of this moment, we want to update everyone. Please don't take our silence as us not taking accountability. We sincerely apologize for the disappointing experience at the Philadelphia event. We understand how frustrating it was not to see Cassidy versus EAZY battle finish due to the physical altercation. That's not the experience we aim to provide, and you deserve better. We made an effort for the past 36 hours to get the battle done, but couldn't find a reasonable situation that all parties are comfortable with. We are still working with both sides to bring this monumental battle back to the public. We are doing everything in our power to get this battle done for the culture. Please stay tuned for updates. Thank you, TBL TV support team. Great statement, great public statement. Me personally, as a consumer, I appreciate that statement right there. I support it. I respect it. We had on Cass last night. He said he's down to get it done. There was some mentioning of him being even open to Atlanta. Maybe there's other opportunities that all the parties involved can discuss. Who knows? But sounds like Cass wants to get it done. From everything I heard behind the scenes, EAZY absolutely wants to get it done too. And I spoke to TBL yesterday. They definitely want to get it done. Okay. I spoke to Kenny yesterday, and he's definitely making his efforts. So this isn't no cap tweet. Okay. Glad, because shit happens in this culture. We're very aggressive, turnt, disrespectful, toxic, frustrated, bad, all of this type of environment. All right. And a lot of us could see the energy of Cassidy and EAZY leading in, which is why even on my stream that we did the Thursday before the battle, the question came up to Cassidy in our interview, like, yo, no fights gonna happen, right? Everything cool, right? Came up in our interview. We all saw the tension. We all saw that Cassidy really despises this person. We could tell. I could tell. You know, but for the slow people in the back, this is not to blame TBL. It's a take of things that can help going forward for the slow people. And that's not Marvin Quest. You know what I'm saying? There's always critiques after, because we're supposed to learn from these situations, right? But there is some already learning that has been done for you in the past. And that's why a lot of people ask me for advice. That's why a lot of people come to me and ask me questions. That's why I give what people consider jewels at times, because they know I was in the fire of all this shit, and I did it at a high level. All right. And I made mistakes too. Last thing I was perfect. RBE made a lot of mistakes, but I can help you see how to avoid some of the mistakes that I made or some of the problems that I had. Okay. So respectfully, that is my position. And because shit happens, now we are all in support of Cassidy and EAZY hopefully happening. And TBL already has learned a bunch of lessons from this shit. There's a lot of things that happen at this event. I know they're going to say, I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. I ain't fucking with this. I'm not going to book like this. I'm not going to put this there. I'm going to check these microphones. I might work with these people. That's how it goes. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I think it's perfect for me to say, sorry, it's true.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss making decisions, my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I dropped it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry It's True podcast. Welcome to the house of. And shout out to the members.